For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you surely feel naughty when you swallow our coffee. If you want some real heat, give your mouth a fine treat. You will want some more, rest assured. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough of.
It's time for The Scribble, your weekly fix of celebrity chats, bizarre stories in the news, and basic random chatter with best-selling author and syndicated radio host Jeremy Bradley. Make sure your seat is in the upright and locked position and your barf bag is securely in place. Here's Jeremy Bradley.
Thank you very much, Larson. Jeremy Bradley here. This is The Scribble, 30 minutes of time-wasting fun coming your way, and we are live today. I see we've already got audio trouble. Oh, we're off to a good start, aren't we? And here, what are we doing? You handed me something, all right? And it's saying go to screen. What is going on here? You guys, you're ambushing me on a live show. You know this never works. I guess we're not on the radio. We're on the podcast today. We're not on the not on the air. We're not on the radio. We're on podcast. It says go to screen. Today, I am going to be checking out a gay dating app for the very first time and giving my immediate reactions and opinions to what people... Oh, God. Helen, this is why you just handed me... Bonnie Winters, our executive producer, just came in and handed me a drink and a cell phone, which is not... I use a BlackBerry. I was just handed an iPhone, so somebody's going to have to show me how to use this during the break. All right, so back to screen here. I'm going to be dating app for the first time. So me, as a married man who has never been on a dating app before, is going to give my immediate opinions and reactions to what people are posting on their profiles, and I will also give some suggestions as to how they can make themselves more appealing. Oh, God. oh, good. I'm going to get in trouble, too, from all the gay groups, because this is... Okay, now I see. This is a setup. I get it. No, see, I just the other day... Oh, I'm already... Where's my drink? Here it is. Hold on a second. Let me have a sip of my complimentary beverage here. I was saying the other day that I passed a group of young gay guys, gay teenagers, I guess. I don't even think they were men yet. And I noticed... I could tell they were gay. And so for me... there were face piercings. It was just very evident. And so I said, wow, that's certainly not how it was when I was growing up. I'm 40 years old now. And married, I should point out. So me on a gay dating app. Have we cleared this with the husband, everybody? Does he know about this? All right. Oh, we got lots to sort out and settle over the next 30 minutes. But anyway, so I passed this group of kids the other day, and I said, wow, that's very evident that they're probably not straight. And this is where it was kind of like, oh, how can you assume that? Oh, well, just by the way they look. I mean, come on. So then I got lectured, I got schooled, if you will, about, judging people based on looks or whatever. And I just thought, wow, I just feel really old because I'm from a time and place where the genders had their, you knew what you liked. I liked a very masculine kind of a guy, and now I'm told that you're not allowed to say that. You're not, because what is masculine, what is, and I just thought, I'm not even getting into this debate. So because that's where I go and say, look, I'm married, you're not, fuck off. So, we're going to open me up to all sorts of trouble today within the LGBTQRQNPRSN community today. And so I'm going to be checking out a gay dating app on the Scribble right after this.
This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. No offense, but are you a little fat when you look in the mirror? How would you like to learn the secret to losing 3 to 5 pounds a week without joining the gym or going through any crazy diets? It's called Body Sculpt RX. For the last 2 decades, we've helped countless people lose thousands of pounds. And now, it's your turn. Learn how to lose weight with one simple phone call and no prescription needed. You'll see an amazing difference in a matter of days. Don't believe us? We'll offer you a risk-free money-back guarantee. So, if you're ready to start losing weight, call right now and get a free month supply with your first order of Body Sculpt RX. Call now. You have nothing to lose but the pounds. 800-459-6838. 800-459-6838. 800-459-6838. That's 800-459-6838.
Listen up, guys. Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. But did you know you don't have to pay hundreds for a prescription anymore? And you don't have to deal with the hassle of seeing the doctor or the embarrassment of going to the pharmacy for a certain pill. Now with one free call, you can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. For over a decade, Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face with improved performance and drive. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Save the money, save the hassles, and get the better blue pill. Dial 800-578-0179. That's 800-578-0179. 800-578-0179.
Jeremy Bradley here, married Jeremy Bradley here, back on the Scribble, and I've been shown how to use the iPhone. So I click on the heart or the X is what I'm saying. So I'm opening up the app. It's called Surge, and I have a dating profile. What? Don't say app name. Wait a second now. Here we go. Slow down, everybody. So it says, why can't, are they paying us or they're not paying us? They're not paying us. All right, so I can give an honest opinion then. The app is called Surge. Why am I not allowed to say that? Don't say app name. It just flashed on my screen. Live show, everybody. Live show. Don't say app name. Yeah, don't try this. Okay, well, okay. So the app is called Surge. 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 There we go. All right, now, so I'm opening up the app, and my name on the app says Smith. What does that say? Smith Dwayneson is my name on the app. Oh my God, you guys. That's a picture of me. All right. Smith Dwayneson is the name on the app. There's a picture of me. And my likes and dislikes there. Oh, okay. We didn't put the right. Okay. We made a fake location. Good. Thank you. And so I click on there. Okay. So here's somebody named. So what can I? Yeah, I'm not giving any personal information. Okay. So this person is Fan. It says, does anyone need a partner? I'm single. And then in quotation marks, very single. Sad face. Sad face. I'm loyal. Your mama gone love me. Hello, question mark. Sad or crying face, crying face. Text me, please. IW. Text me, please. I want to be held like a child. Okay, so now that's a definite X, all right? So I press the X, and then it says pass, and he goes away. Okay, now there's a picture of a wall. The person's name, it says Dar 41, 39 miles away, and there's a picture of a wall. So, and then that's it. That's their page or their. Okay. So, okay, now I'm going to stop here then. So this is an app to be meeting people. Now that the first person obviously had some kind of issues, quite loneliness, I would imagine. And now this one doesn't even have a picture of the person, and it doesn't say anything. And how do I go back now? Hold on. Okay, DAR 40 DAR and then 41. So that means 41 years old. Okay, 39 miles away, and then it says unspecified. So there's an X, a yellow star, and a green heart. So I'm gonna do the red X again. Okay, all right. Brandon, still figuring out what I want, but know what I don't, and that is hookups or FWB. What is that? Oh, okay. Out of a very long relationship and looking for friends or dates and see where the wind takes us. Well, that's kind of sweet. Okay. And so I okay. Oh, and I see. And then there's like 6 pictures of him. Okay. And he's got a nice kind of smile. All right. Okay. So I give him a star. Or no, sorry. All right. You guys can't, people are talking in my ear. You guys, tuned in can't hear that. Press the green heart. Okay. And so now it says that I like him. Oh, okay, I see. All right. Okay, here's Charlie. That's my husband's name, so I'm going to already say no. Here's somebody that says, okay, so there's no name. It's just a smile, and it says 35, 115 miles away. But the picture is like a drawing that says Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. There's a stick person, and then the neck... And yeah, there's like a violent cartoon is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I'm going to X that one. Carmelo, 34, 38 miles away. And it doesn't... Okay, so this one doesn't say anything... Yeah, so when I scroll, it doesn't say... Okay, so you don't have to write something about yourself. You can just put... And now here's a picture of... This just looks like it's a blanket. It's like a velvet burgundy blanket. Comey, Komi, 28, 76 miles away, and your picture is, yeah, like a red velvety kind of a blanket. So how is this supposed to help you meet somebody? I don't understand why. What am I supposed to like about that? Like how? That's not really. Okay, so here's somebody. Okay, he's cute. Oh wait, but which? How do I know which? How do I know which one you are then? Okay, so this person has 4 pictures, but they're all with people. So now I've got to go and do some frickin' research to find out. I've got to go now and look to figure out which one you are. I've got to. Okay, all right, hold on. So, okay, because see here, this is the problem then, because one of them is actually really really cute. The guy, the first, he's on the far left. I was kind of like, okay, he caught my eye. He's a really good-looking guy, you know. And then as I scroll through, I'm like, ooh, that was a dupe. He's not the... Maybe that's a bit of a dangerous move, you guys, because if you're going to go and do that, we want your friend. I don't want you. I want your hot friend. So can I'm going to message him and say, I'm not interested in you. I want to meet your friend. Will that get me in trouble, though, or... Okay. Oh, I have to... Okay, so he's got to match me before I can write to him? Oh, okay. So really, I mean, what I'm looking at is basically I'm getting... If it is the person, because, you know, if it's a red velvet blanket or a wall, I mean, I'm getting generally about 1 or 2 pictures of a person, 4 of them with, you know, friends, and not really much else. So really, I'm deciding instantly in that moment if I... Like when you say first impression, so this is literally first impression of, here's, you know, so you're putting, I would think you're putting the best picture. I think this is the best picture of me. That's what I'm putting forward. And then people are going to judge me on that is kind of the way I see it. But now when I actually look at these, like here's somebody, it says Dave 22. There's somebody standing outside, and then they've basically scribbled out their face. So their face is just like a scribbled out black thing. And like it just says Dave 22, and there's no 57 miles away unspecified. So I don't really understand, like, why would I click yes to you then? So, okay, all right. I'm going to put away the phone here for a second. Okay, so just my initial reactions here, and here's somebody who's got a string of Christmas lights in their bedroom. Okay, now maybe I'm just in a different place in my life than the people on this app. Okay, first of all, I would not show groups of friends. I realize maybe this is your way of showing that you're a fun person and that you like to have a good time and you go out. Okay, don't do that. I don't want to see, because now I want your friend. I don't want you. I think that compared to your friend, you're not that attractive. And so maybe you run with a good looking group of people. And to me, when I'm looking at this is totally based on the superficial. Because when most people don't even have, like, because that one sentence about hold me like a baby or whatever it was, and then the other one that said I'm out of a long-term relationship, okay, that's giving me a bit of detail about you. Otherwise, like, I'm thinking that you want to be judged based on your looks then. If you're not going to give me any of your personality, you can argue that your personality is showing in your pictures, but then there's these people who, like, if I don't know your personality yet and I just see you with a stupid look on your face, I don't know if you're just an idiot, if you're drunk, if you're high, if you're fun, I don't know the context of that picture. So if you're assuming, look at me going a mile a minute now. I'm getting fired up, and I'm not even single and on the prowl actually. As what was my name? Smith Twainson. Oh my God, we're gonna get the married guy who's not looking for a relationship kicked off the gay dating app, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and so then just the other one that I just saw. with the person. Like, to me, that screams, I live with my parents or I live in an apartment with other people. If you have just a random one string of Christmas lights in your bedroom, that's something that I did when I was a teenager at home. So I want to know, and maybe because we already have to do a break, but on here, am I able to search for like the kind of guy that, now again, this is me being, but I personally, because I'm active, I like walking, I eat well. Like, I wouldn't mesh well with somebody who is overweight, who doesn't like to go for walks, who doesn't like to exercise, things like that. Am I allowed to do that? Or is that's bad? That's me going and saying, what, you're fat shaming now? Like, because that's what's going to happen if I go and say that publicly, which I just did. So send me your emails, your fat shaming emails, live@jboner.com. But, like, I'm asking, because I see 4 single people. Bonnie's married, but I see 4 single people here. Am I not allowed to say that I'm not attracted to overweight people? And again, it's not just about the looks. It's you're living a completely different lifestyle than I am, and we just wouldn't mesh. So if I go and say, hey, let's go and walk the dogs for 2 hours, like I do with my husband, I mean, that's what works for me. So is that now, am I fat shaming if I go and say that that I'm not attracted to that? I'm looking around the room here like for reassurance, and people are kind of just shrugging their shoulders and saying, go, go, go. We're going to talk about this during the break. We'll have more on the Scribble as I explore a dating app right after this.
This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Are you in bad pain? You know what I mean. Your knees hurt, your shoulder hurts, and your back. Oh my God, your back. They're constantly killing you. And I'm sure you've tried every pain pill or cream available at the drugstore. Am I right? Well, here is something you haven't tried. Pain Absolve. Pain Absolve is not available in any drugstore. The only way to get it is by calling today. We're so confident that it will work for you that we offer a free bottle with your purchase, no prescription needed, and best of all, each purchase comes with a money-back guarantee. Call now to find out how you can get Pain Absolve and get rid of your pain. Call 800-319-0582. That's 800-319-0582. 800-319-0582. Call today, 800-319-0582.
Isn't it crazy that you wait for payday, but before you know it, you're strapped for cash again? It's time to stop blowing your money and become a smart spender with the book, The Official Guide to Being an American Cheapskate at cheapskatebook.com. Learn simple ways to cut costs at home every day and during special times of the year. Don't go broke at Christmas. Don't remortgage the house for a fancy vacation. The book is filled with tips to save you money throughout the year. Check out the best-selling book, The Official Guide to Being an American Cheapskate at cheapskatebook.com or on Amazon and iTunes.
Jeremy Bradley here, back on the, Smith Dwayneson back here on the show. I'm using the Surge gay dating app, and remember, I'm not using the Surge gay dating app because I'm apparently not supposed to say Surge, that I'm using the Surge app on the show today. Now, during the break, they showed me how to sort of narrow down my preference, or my filters, it's called on here. And so, I'm actually sort of disappointed. The filters are location, and then your distance, and then their role, and so it says top, bottom, versatile, not into penetration. Okay, that's quite upfront. Age, and then advanced filters, it says height and weight. And those are the only things that I can search by. So for me, that's not enough, because now again, this is where JB is going to be superficial in this one. I want to know if you're educated. I want to know... I want to know, do you have a job? Are you educated? Do you have your own home? Do you like pets? Do you have pets? Do you do drugs? Do you have kids? Do you, I want to know things like that. So this one seems very, there are ones that have that. Okay, well is that why we're not giving the name Surge app, because of the limited quality control they have? Okay. So we've got this set to 22 years old to 47. Height, it says all. Weight, it says all. And then my location, which is not where I am. So I guess we're doing this for security reasons. Okay. So, I don't see that's not enough for me. But again, like I said, I'm 40 and I'm super. Here's a picture. Here's a profile of a woman. Here's just a blank one, a blurry. It's not even showing. Here's a picture of a tree. Like, I don't even know how long of a time am I expected to stay? Like, people will sit and do this for like a good, hours on end. Is that kind of the expectation here? So then you've got like this old picture of like a baby picture of somebody. I'm guessing it's the person. And then like, I'm already uninterested. How long have I been on this app? Not even 15 minutes. Here's a picture of an ass. Here's a picture of a woman, I think. Yeah, that's a woman. Okay. Here's an ass picture again. Here's a torso. Here's... Oh my God. There are some very unattractive people on this app. Hey, again, if the whole thing about this... Here's a picture of a possum or something. Like, and here's a picture of Batman. Here's just a gray square. Like this is just such a point. It's a stupid app. I'm already done. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any interest, and I could understand how people would get very discouraged using this kind of an app. What is it called again? Surge. Your only filters are height and weight, and that's a bonus feature, by the way. It's a premium feature. So did we actually pay for a premium feature or a premium? Account for me? Did we if we paid for this app, we're going to have a problem. That's where we're going to have to stop. No, it's not. We didn't pay for it. Okay. I don't want to know the deal then. I don't want to know how we got this. Am I using somebody's account? Is that what happened? Yeah. There's just some things you don't want to know about your team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Okay. So my initial thoughts here. Now, I guess my understanding of a dating app is that people are on there with the intent to go on dates and potentially find a partner. When I'm seeing pictures that are not you, picture of if there's a picture of a dog and that's your dog, like, am I supposed to now try to connect the dots and go, okay, here's a picture of a dog, just a general, random dog. Am I to assume that that's your dog? And then when I see a picture of a red velvet, what looks like a blanket, is that you? Like, what's the attraction? What's the appeal? Like, I don't quite get what is the takeaway. So I'm going to give the email address again. If you're on these dating apps, tell me what the purpose of that is. live@jbonair.com. live@jbonair.com. Because, I mean, I'm 5 minutes in, just hitting the X, probably about 50 times or so, just as I was talking to you, and it was very rapid fire. It's very, okay, well, he's got 7 piercings in his face. That's a no. Okay, he's got pink hair and nail polish. That's no. I mean, those are... Now, again, that's my preference. If that's what you're attracted to, great. That's just not I'm not attracted to that. And so that's not me going and saying, that's not masculine enough, whatever. No, that's not attractive. And I think that we've gone so far to one direction where, what defines masculinity was this whole big thing. Well, first of all, history does. And I realize that now we're in this place where, we're changing the definitions. We don't have labels. We don't have... But at the same time, I mean, you can't force me to be attracted to a feminine gay man. You can't say that am I then homophobic? Does that make me a homophobic gay man because I'm not it's just not what I'm attracted to. I mean, is it misogynistic for a guy to go for a straight man to go and say, well, I'm not into whatever, women with big asses or something. So now are you ass shaming? This is where I'm so glad that I'm not single and having to go through this, because it's very bizarre to me that you're not allowed to have preferences when everybody, now you're fat shaming, you're body shaming, you're misogynistic, you're like, it's just not what I'm attracted to. And I guess, I mean, I sort of laugh and go, if this feminization of men is so great and mainstream, you're all going to be bottoms wanting to take it up the ass. You guys are going to be fighting over, if everybody becomes feminine and queenie and flamboyant and flouncy and pierced and dyed pink and whatever, I mean, nobody's going to be having sexual interactions with each other because you're all wanting the same thing. So I kind of now they're telling me I've stepped over the line with this one. Why though? I don't. If you want to live that way, fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being like that. I'm just saying that that's not what I'm attracted to. Why am I over the line? I wish that there's the people in the other room, on the other side of the glass that you can't hear right now. and I'm going to get letters. Fuck it. Then send me letters. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not saying that it's, I'm just saying that's not what I'm attracted to a big, muscular, tanned Brazilian man who I'm married to. Would I be interested in 22-year-old face-pierced, 300-pound, unemployed person living in their parents' basement? I'm probably not going to be. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having that lifestyle and being that way. I'm saying that's not for me. So if you want to go and say that I'm fat-shaming and femme-shaming and whatever it is, send me your fucking emails and we'll deal with it. I'm not, like, truthfully, I'm not, you wanted my opinions on the live show, this is what you're getting. I am not saying there's anything wrong with being feminine. I have not said that. So if anybody's going to take this out of context to go and say, well, you're feminine, that's just not what's attractive to me. And that's okay. Just like women aren't attractive to me. Does that make me, fill in the blank, misogynist, blah, 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 feminist, blah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just not for me, and that's okay. And I've seen a lot of people in relationships where you do have the big masculine hulk of a guy, big man, with the small, that's my relationship. The small, pale kid, the little scrawny white kid. That's my relationship. I'm not nail polished up, but that's, so I'm not saying that opposites don't attract, because my relationship is living proof of that. What I'm saying is, on a dating app, which my interpretation of a dating app, as I've already said, is you are on here to meet somebody, to go on dates. Like a picture of your ass, I mean, that's fine. If that's enough to attract you, then I'm really out of the loop on this whole thing. Like, to me, that would never, if somebody just sent me a picture of that, and I don't know your name, I don't know anything about you. Like, again, I've also never had a hookup, so I can't go and say, oh, I know, here's everybody going. No, I'm not even getting on a soapbox and preaching to you. I'm just saying I've never done that before, so that's not my thing. I understand. I have a friend who's done that. I'm going to name him. I'm not going to say his last name, but his name is Greg. And he was in a very long-term relationship. After he got dumped by the guy for somebody else, Greg went on this whole, I'm going to screw everything in sight so that I feel like I'm still attractive and whatever. And he was basically sending pictures like that to people, and he was getting reactions and responses. And I was kind of like, holy crap, I can't believe that people are going for just a random picture of an ass or whatever. I can't remember what it is now. We're going back about 10 years or so. And okay, well, there you go. That's what people are wanting. But to me, it could be the nicest, I'm not an ass person, but it could be the nicest ass in the world. That doesn't, I don't, like, what's your name, first of all? But now I hear that you don't even, Greg told me that you don't even get their name sometimes. Let's just do this, almost not even speak a word, and then we're off and running. And then, we do the whatever. And again, I think that that's a certain kind of an app that you're looking for. I don't know. But I mean, when you have it with like hearts and everything as the icons, the phone is already off. I can't go back. But right, it was a green heart. Like, to me, that's not a sex app then. Like, to me, that's a love, like, right, a connect. Why? I don't know. It's just very weird. So anyway, that's my thoughts, and I'm wrapping up the whole dating app thing right now. So if we've got time to kill for the rest of the show, so be it. I've got things to talk about. I've got the regular things we were going to talk about today. Wrap it up there, tell them. We'll take a break. Send me your hate mail live at jbonair.com.
Ever had something to get off your chest but never had the balls to say it? That's a load of crap. Speak Free with JB.com is exactly what you've been waiting for. Your chance to tell it like it is and not care what anybody else thinks. Have your say on issues of the day. Join newspaper and radio columnist Jeremy Bradley as he tells it like it is. Hundreds of thousands of people have stopped by, including some well-known celebrities who have had a chat with JB and speak candidly about what's really going on in the world. You can join them too. Have a rant or a rave. Be brave and head on over to www.speakfreewithjb.com now.
Who are the Kardashians feuding with now? What did that little thug Justin Bieber do this time? Who's getting hitched? And who's headed for Splitsville? Hear the latest celebrity news and gossip every day on Entertainment Wrap-Up. The good, the bad, the ugly, but mostly the ridiculously hilarious. It's all recapped in this daily segment at entertainmentwrapup.com. Have a laugh at the expense of the rich and famous when they take themselves way too seriously. It's 3 minutes of time-wasting fun at entertainmentwrapup.com. Check out Entertainment Wrap-Up at entertainmentwrapup.com. Brought to you by Speak Free Books.
We hear you chirping. Get scribbling. Tweet up the Scribble at The Scribble Show. Join the discussion with Jeremy Bradley. It's all going down right now on Twitter at The Scribble Show and at thescribbleshow.com.
And just so we're clear, we're legitimately out of time because this is only a 30-minute show. I'm not getting canceled because of my opinions today, but feel free to give me a shout. Send me an email, live@jbonair.com. Live@jbonair.com. This is Smith Dwayneson on The Scribble. Oh, fuck. I will talk to you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye for now.
Want more Scribble? Check out thescribbleshow.com for past shows, celebrity interviews, cheapskate tips, and more. That's at thescribbleshow.com and on Twitter at The Scribble Show. The Scribble is a Speak Free media presentation.